Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it is that I'm helping people to realize that what they consider to be their soul is actually the spirit of God. And all they have to do is take ownership of that, man, and they can actually co-create this new world with the spirit of God. I'm also creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to inspire and motivate the potential in people. You know, it's like, one of the old saying that people used to say is that one of the wealthiest place in this world is a graveyard, you know? And, and that's because the truth is, most people have a lot of potential. It's just that they don't do anything with it. And if you don't do anything with potential, people, it's just a waste of great energy. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, what I aim to do, people, is actually help people to identify that they have great potential inside of them. And once you identify it, then and you see it, then I can help you nurture it. So it's like that is in essence what I'm asking for you to do today, people, is that everyone you meet, just realize that everybody is a composite of good and bad, you know, like there's qualities about us that's not so good. There's qualities that are great. See, for me, I focus on the things that I like about people. I look for the goodness in people, because if you look for goodness, you'll find it. Just like if you look for the bad, believe me, you're gonna find that too. So I rather focus on what I want. What I want is to identify the greatness in people and help people to identify it and then motivate them. You know what I mean? And it's such a priceless thing, man, because when you watch people's lives transform, and that's kind of what I do in my business, is I look at people that I have people that come in there that have excellent talent, but lack the work ethic, and obviously whatever you're weakest at is what I'm gonna point out to you, like I'm not here to sugarcoat stuff for people. I tell them what they need to work on, and then it's up to you to do what you want to do with it. And then you have others who have great characteristics and work habits, but just don't realize or never really had the opportunity to try their hands on a lot of different things. So I give people opportunities because, without opportunity, it's like, how do you know what you're capable of? You know what I'm saying? So it's like part of inspiring and nurturing the potential in people is after you identify it, even when they don't see it, is give them a chance to actually let that potential come out, man. And that's obviously a lot easier when you're a business owner. You have multiple opportunities within your business to give people a chance. But, even in your workspace, same thing, or on your own. Just try different things, man. Like, don't limit yourself, something maybe that you've always wanted to do, but you've been scared to do it. It's like, try it, you know what I mean? The worst thing that can happen is failure. And believe me, that's not even the worst thing. That's the best thing, because every failure that you make, people, is an opportunity for you to learn something new. You know what I'm saying? Which is the whole idea of living and growing, is to consistently, challenge yourself, man, and keep trying different things and see what works best. But I definitely want anyone under the sound of my voice to find the goodness in people and help them to realize the goodness that you see, because sometimes they really don't see it. And just continuously on a regular basis keep inspiring the goodness that you see in people. And that is essentially the entire message, man. I just want you to find the greatness in people, because everybody has some level of greatness, no matter how bad or how horrible people or things society may make a person seem. There's so much potential in people, and that's why people is the greatest asset in this world, man, because they're capable of changing. They're capable of growing into being miracles eventually. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's for anybody, man. You know what I mean? I always look to find the greatness in people, and I'm truly and strongly suggesting that you do that also. Anyways, people, I'm gonna cut it off there for now, man. Shout out to my co-creators, man, of Heaven and Earth International. This is where, we understand that energy is everything and everything is energy. So we take the time, man, to literally make sure that we are injecting positivity into the world every single day. Like, our main function, our main task for being here, our purpose is to really elevate the consciousness of people across this entire world. And that's what we're here to do, people. Every single day is we find ways to inspire and motivate people. We find ways to find the greatness inside people, and nurture their potential. Like, we as light workers, we as the collective is intentionally making sure that we are indeed raising the vibration and frequency of the entire world. And the way we do it the most, people, is by consistently working on ourselves, because as people watch us evolve and develop and grow, it serves as a natural inspiration to others. You know what I'm saying? Where they want to go on their journey and start working on themselves, man, and stop trying to be perfect. You know what I mean? And that's a great space for us to be, man, as a collective. And I just want us to continue to do that every single day. Day in, day out, man. Don't skip no day. For what? Work on yourself and inspire and motivate others, man, like you see me do every single day, because there's nothing but greatness that can come from that for you. Anyways, people, to be a part of this collective, the people that's out here that are light workers that are helping me to transform this world, these are the requirements. Number one, people, is that you must choose to believe that the Spirit of God lives inside of you. You must also, people, follow my pages on social media and watch my videos daily, because every day, people, there's downloads in my message that I'm speaking directly into your soul. And as your soul receives these messages directly from Divine Source, it's helping you to become who you really are, which is the highest version of yourself. You actually start, your soul begin to rise, people, and eventually it takes possession of your physical body, the flesh, and that becomes the leading force in your life. And that's when you really and truly embody all the gifts that God, the Divine Source, offers, man. Is when you become your highest version of yourself. Is when you become your soul. So watch these videos daily, people, because that is what it's doing. Last but not least, man, is that you need to speak your truth, people. The truth I'm referring to is you talking about the process of you going from being just your physical body to actually becoming the Spirit of God that lives inside of you. Like, what does that process look like? And as you identify that and practice doing that for yourself, all the ups, the downs, the success, and the failures alike, and talking about them, people, just know that you are the cause and the matter in a lot of other people's lives. You become people's breakthrough, literally. Like, as they hear you speak, you are freeing people from bondage, man. And that is a blessing and an awesome space to be. And just know and believe that your truth is really that powerful. Anyways, man, shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. And shout out to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora worldwide. I must say that I am extremely proud of the people of Jamaica. I am very proud, man, just watching just fellow citizens of Jamaica that really is consistently every single day helping each other, man. You have people going all over the island feeding people in like remote areas that's hard to reach. You have people that, one guy, man, his house was totally blown down, you know what I mean? But that don't stop him from serving and helping others. And just watching people cook for people in their neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, as they rebuild each other's houses. Like, people like this right here, man, never take this for granted, man. Like, this is what, unity looks like, man. And it's so beautiful to see it, you know what I mean? And that's what I feel like God mean when he said Jamaica is the model. The country of Jamaica is a blueprint for the world. And it makes sense, man, because it's like it's teaching people how to be resilient when tragedies or, devastating event happen. It's teaching people how to never let nothing steal your joy. It's teaching people what it's like, man, to just really be grateful and appreciative for everything you have. Because even though these people have lost everything, man, a lot of them have. The biggest thing that I hear is gratitude. Just gratefulness for people, support, gratefulness for having life, gratefulness for just really, having an opportunity to be of service to others, man. You know what I mean? And I just think that that's priceless. I think that's beautiful. And, I definitely want to show it to them no more, man, and just say big up on, enough respect, man. And I'm just very proud. I'm proud of y'all, man. That makes me as a Jamaican extremely proud. And I'm excited about the rebuilding phase that's to come, because I know that, Jamaica is God's blessed land, man. There's spiritual divine source right there in that island, man. And I just know that we'll rebuild way stronger than we have ever built. You know what I mean? Because we're going to build back smarter this time, stronger to be more resilient to even a Category 7 hurricane. It won't even matter, because we're going to build back stronger and better than before. You know what I'm saying? And just come up with more ways and technology on how to actually learn how to divert hurricanes with time. I feel confident that we can do that. There's nothing that's beyond the scope of possibility, people. The only limitation is your imagination, man. That's the only limitation there is. So if we can think it, damn it, we can solve it. And that's ultimately the goal, not just for Jamaica, but to prevent devastating, weather conditions across the world. Like, how can we create ways on how to prevent that? Whether it's over there in Asia, Thailand, and so forth, or, over there in the other Caribbean islands or Jamaica. I want to figure out ways as time goes by as a collective. I think this gives us room to figure out how can we solve these problems. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, people, my declarations over your life, man, is that number one is that you are a millionaire. You are married to the person of your dreams. You have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God will continue to guide you, man, to being the greatest version of yourself. And, I just hope and believe that you really start believing in the power of God that's inside of you, man, because greatness is you. Blessings on to y'all, people, on this Sunday. Y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.